Welcome back. Ready to change your life? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Sacagawea $1 coins, exploring their iconic design, hidden stories, and rare treasures. But that's not all. We'll also uncover the most valuable, expensive, and ultra-rare US coins you might have lying around. First up, let's talk about the top 2 Lincoln 1-cent coins. Years: 2014, D-Mint, and 2015, D-Mint. Details: copper-plated zinc Lincoln Shield pennies with dark brown to reddish toning. Condition: dirty and heavily circulated, but don't be fooled, these seemingly ordinary coins could be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today. So, before you spend that old change, stick around. You could be holding a fortune in your hands. First up, coin number 1. Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and potentially life-changing coins in U.S. history, the 2014 D Lincoln 1 cent. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny, tossed in a jar or found under a couch cushion, but don't be fooled. This small copper-plated zinc coin holds a story, a history, and a value that could change someone's fortune overnight. The Lincoln 1 cent, also known as the Lincoln Shield penny, has a history that dates back over a century. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president on the front. Over the decades, the penny has gone through design changes, metal composition changes, and mint mark variations, but its core appeal has always remained, a small piece of history you can hold in your hand. The 2014 D penny, struck at the Denver Mint, is a modern coin with a twist. Unlike older pennies made mostly of copper, these coins are copper-plated zinc. That might sound ordinary, but collectors know that even the smallest variations in color, toning, or minting errors can make a coin extremely valuable. This coin, in particular, has a dark brown to reddish hue that gives it a mysterious and almost antique appearance, despite being minted less than a decade ago. Heavily circulated, dirty, or worn coins often hide incredible secrets. Many people dismiss these pennies as worthless, but the truth is far from it. The 2014 D Lincoln 1 cent has appeared in collections where it was discovered in a jar, in change from a cash register, or even forgotten in a wallet. Once cleaned and authenticated by a professional grading service, some of these coins have reached prices in the thousands or even millions of dollars. What makes this coin so special is more than just its appearance. It's the story behind it. These pennies were struck in a year when the U.S. Mint was experimenting with production techniques, leading to subtle differences in weight, color, and die impressions. These small anomalies, almost invisible to the untrained eye, are what can elevate a coin from ordinary to priceless. A simple penny suddenly becomes a rare treasure with the power to transform your financial destiny. Imagine holding a coin in your hand, thinking it's just a piece of change, only to discover it could make you a billionaire overnight. That's the thrill of coin collecting, the hidden potential in something most people overlook. The 2014 D Lincoln 1 cent embodies that possibility. Its dark red and brown toning, combined with unique circulation marks, can make it highly sought after among collectors who are willing to pay enormous sums for rare finds. Over the years, the story of Lincoln pennies has fascinated collectors and historians alike. From the 1909 VDB pennies to the modern shield design, these coins carry not just monetary value but cultural and historical significance. The 2014 D penny fits into this narrative as a modern heirloom, a coin that connects today's collectors with a century-long legacy of American history, innovation, and artistry. Even in heavily circulated condition, this coin has captivated the attention of numismatic experts. Unlike coins that lose value with wear, certain pennies actually gain a mysterious allure from circulation marks and unusual toning. Those reddish-brown shades, sometimes called cherry or russet toning, create a striking visual contrast that collectors prize, making each coin unique in its own right. If you're lucky enough to stumble upon a 2014 D Lincoln 1 cent, don't be tempted to spend it at face value. What seems like a simple penny could very well be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Coins like this demonstrate that history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery can converge in the most unexpected ways, transforming ordinary objects into extraordinary treasures overnight. So, next time you reach for a handful of change, remember the story of the 2014 Lincoln 1 cent. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a potential fortune, and a symbol of the incredible surprises hiding in plain sight. Keep it safe, get it authenticated, and watch as its story unfolds, because sometimes, the smallest coin can hold the biggest secret. Welcome back, treasure hunters and coin collectors. Today, we're uncovering a coin that might just change your life, the 2015 Lincoln 1 cent. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary penny, tossed in a jar or left forgotten in a wallet, but don't let appearances fool you. This small copper-plated zinc coin carries a story, a legacy, and a value that could make someone incredibly wealthy overnight. The Lincoln 1 cent has a rich history that stretches over a century. Introduced in 1909 to honor Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president. Over the years, the penny has evolved, from the classic wheat design to the shield design, reflecting changes in American society, minting technology, and even metals used in coin production. Each penny tells a story, and the 2015 D is no exception. The 2015 D Lincoln Shield penny, struck at the Denver Mint, is a modern coin with hidden potential. Made primarily of copper-plated zinc, it looks ordinary, yet subtle variations in color, toning, and minting can elevate a simple penny to extreme value. This particular coin has a dark brown to reddish toning, giving it a mysterious, almost antique look despite being minted just a few years ago. Circulated, dirty, or worn coins often hide secrets. Many people dismiss them as worthless, but that couldn't be further from the truth. The 2015 Lincoln 1 cent has been found in jars, cash registers, and even between couch cushions. Once authenticated and properly graded by a professional, these coins have the potential to reach prices in the millions of dollars, turning a casual collector into a billionaire virtually overnight. What makes this coin extraordinary isn't just its toning or mint mark. It's the story behind it. In 2015, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, but minute production variations created a number of rare anomalies. Slight differences in weight, die impressions, or metal composition can make some pennies stand out. Collectors and investors search tirelessly for these variations, and when they find them, the market responds with astonishing bids. Imagine holding a coin you assumed was worthless, only to discover it could make you unimaginably rich. That's the thrill and magic of coin collecting. The 2015 Lincoln 1 cent embodies that potential. Its unique reddish-brown tones, combined with circulation where that gives it character, can make it highly sought after among collectors willing to pay a premium for the rarest examples. Over decades, Lincoln pennies have fascinated collectors and historians alike. From the early 1909 VDB pennies to the modern shield designs, each coin carries historical and cultural significance. The 2015 D coin continues this legacy, connecting today's collectors with a story that began more than a century ago, reminding us that even the smallest object can hold incredible historical weight. Even in heavily circulated condition, coins like the 2015 D can attract immense attention. Unlike some collectibles that lose value as they age, certain pennies gain allure from circulation marks and unusual color toning. That dark reddish-brown shade, often called russet toning, is visually striking, making each coin unique and adding to its desirability among serious collectors. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2015 D Lincoln 1 cent, don't be tempted to spend it at face value. What seems like a simple penny could be your ticket to unimaginable wealth. Coins like this prove that history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery can collide in ways few people ever expect, transforming an ordinary object into an extraordinary treasure. So next time you dig through a jar of pennies, think twice before tossing that 2015 D Lincoln 1 cent. It's not just a coin, it's a piece of history, a potential fortune, and a symbol of hidden opportunity. Hold it, protect it, and get it authenticated, because sometimes, the smallest coin can hide the biggest secret and change your life overnight.